my boy League of Legends released a video season 2023. LoL, please. So let's see what we will see in this season.
Hey everyone,
Sup?
I'm Riot Brightmoon, executive producer of League of Legends. And I'm here on behalf of the entire League dev team to welcome you to season 2023.
Worst season ever!
First off, I want to wish you all a happy start of a new season. And I want to thank you for the marks you've all made on League. From the hype plays to the big brain moments, and all the ways you've helped make League what it is today.
Oh, no. Do not tell us that we made League as it is today. We did not do that. We did not cause durability patch. We did not cause a fucking tank bruiser bullshit meta. No, that was all fucking you. We specifically said, nah, let's stay away from that shit, yeah? We specifically said, no Chemtech Drake. No one needs that shit. We removed that, yeah, that was bueno, that was strong. Then you brought it back. So don't give us that bullshit that we made it. Nah.
We have a lot to share with you, including our final updates on Ahri and Aurelion Sol, some upcoming skin thematics, an update on Ranked, and a sneak peek at some champions we'll be releasing later this year.
Chat, am I the only one who missed Skarner in here? Bro, it was 2 years ago, everyone collectively as a community, that's one thing we did, chat. That's one thing we fucking did. As a community, we collectively came together and said, Skarner needs an update. We were voting, it was either Shyvana, Nocturne, Skarner, and maybe another champ, I don't remember. I wanted to vote for Shyvana or Nocturne, but my boy Skarner, you know? Everyone collectively agreed, Skarner. Mother say, bro, Ahri with you update. The one thing we did, you're not even claiming that. Disgusting.
But before we get into what's coming, I want to share a quick recap of this year's preseason. So let's go.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
The Chemtech Drake has had a major glow up.
Glow up, yeah, how about no?
In her new and improved form, instead of resurrecting friends and foes, she now mutates all the plants on the map with Chemtech empowerments.
I mean, granted, yeah, if we're looking objectively, the first Chemtech Drake was absolutely cringy, it was fucking disgusting. This one is slightly better, yeah, but it still doesn't fulfill the role. Yeah, it changes the map beautifully. Don't get me wrong, it changes the map beautifully. But 5% of tenacity, bro? And granted, the fact that we are nerfing tenacity in the next patch, I'm not sure, brother, I'm not sure. I feel like I'm missing something from the power of Chemtech. When I see Infernal, I'm excited. When I see Hextech, I'm excited. When I see Mountain, I'm not very excited, but I'm still trying to take the Mountain Drake because I know that I will be removing this 5% of tankiness from the enemy team. But Chemtech, that's literally the Drake that I'm not contesting with. I'm not interested in that, bro.
They still do what you're used to, only now with a twist. And each time you defeat the Chemtech Drake, she'll grant stacking tenacity, plus healing and shielding power. If you claim the soul, you'll deal increased damage and receive damage resistance when at low health.
Yeah, but when at low health, bro, that's the thing, yeah, that's the thing. Granted, we have executions in this game, so this low health doesn't pay much of attention now, does it?
We also added new pings to help you communicate with your team more effectively.
Actually, best decision ever, especially the bait ping. Riot, good job.
Including the push, bait, and all in.
Best emote, best ping ever, chat.
Better pings mean clearer calls and what you want to accomplish as a team.
Yes.
My personal favorite is using the hold ping right after my whole team dies defending Baron.
Who are you kidding? Look at that face, bro. Look at that f***ing face. I know he's lying, you know he's lying, he knows he's f***ing lying. Nah, his favorite ping, everyone knows his favorite ping, yeah. Everyone absolutely knows his favorite ping.
And it wouldn't be preseason without some changes in the jungle. You now have a path recommender, an updated camp patient system, and new jungle companions to help you conquer the scary monsters of the jungle.
Yeah, Pokemons were good. Yeah, Pokemons were actually good. I mean, it brings something unique to the jungle because jungle was kinda stale. See, the thing is, on one hand, they improved the jungle. On the other hand, they kinda killed the jungle, the idea of jungle dominance. I'm talking about specifically the early invades. Like, brother, if I'm invading, then I'm invading right now. What they f***ed up with, yeah? If you are invading, you are at disadvantage because you'll be dealing less damage to enemy jungle monsters. Which means you are taking enemy jungle monsters slower, which means there is a bigger chance you will get destroyed by enemy jungler because they have more time to react to you. Granted, I see the idea, yeah, I see the appeal. Sure, you're a new player, you want to try out jungle, and you're against Shaco main. Well, you're f***ed. Let's be real, you are f***ed. Yeah, your team will not respond to that. Okay, we are protecting this new player. But how about we do that at the first wave, you know? At the first camps. At the first blue, at the first red, sure. When I'm trying to invade you in the first, let's take a first 7 minutes, you know? First 7 minutes. When I'm dealing less damage to enemy junglers, when I cannot invade, sure, you want to play, you play, you know, you get familiar with the jungle, you're a new player, sure, granted. But after 10 minutes, bro, how about we remove those resistances and armor from the jungle camps? How about we make it fair again? How about I'm be able to live in your jungle? How about we can have some fun in this game, you know? You had your safe space of 10 minutes, granted, but afterwards, bro, let me have some fun.
Last, but certainly not least, we have changes like a new rune recommender.
Oh yeah, rune recommenders were f***ing amazing because what they did is they yoinked every single Porofester, OPGG, UGG, basically all of those websites that were importing pro builds and pro runes. That's what they implemented, so that was a big dub.
Some new in-game items, as well as a few returning favorites, and a few changes to ARAM. Like new Hextech gates that transport you down the map.
Honestly, I'm not a ARAM fan, so I have no idea. Though I've heard a lot of people were complaining. I mean, ARAM, the transportation Hextech sounds fun, but they did something with the turrets, no?
Falling towers and the rubble that they create, and some more balance changes to keep ARAM games feeling fair and fun for both teams. Now that we've covered preseason changes, let's talk about some of the new things coming this season.
Let's go. Well, you know. We collectively, we voted for Skarner. But Skarner isn't sexy. No? Skarner doesn't attract new players. Ari attracts new players, so how about we give her some polygons?
After a year of waiting, we're finally releasing Ari's ASU. Her base, her skins, new VFX, splashes, and all 9 tails have been updated and will be out for all of you in just a few weeks.
Oh my god.
We can't wait to see what you think of her new look.
Certain websites will be interested in this new look. Just saying. Okay, what are we doing with skins and thematics?
There are a few champions who haven't gotten a new skin in a while.
Feels like Fiddlesticks. Feels like it's been a while since Fiddlestick got the skin, yeah.
Including Aurelion Sol, Ivern, Kled, and Callista. And I have some good news. They'll all be receiving a new skin this year. Callista's skin is coming to us from a world of beauty and magic, nature and majesty.
I feel like this looks pretty good now. Yeah, this actually looks pretty good. It reminds me of the original Callista from the Lands of Carnivore, from where she was the general of Viego. It looks good.
Fairy Queen presides over the courts of the 4 seasons. And the Fae who reside there are empowered by the natural world and the magic within it.
That's naturally, that was karma, yeah. I feel that was karma, no?
Not all within the Fae world is light and beauty. After we leave the Fae realms, we're returning to a fan favorite. It's a little bit more adorable than beautiful. The skin line that brought you Pugma, Corky Corgi, and Yorick in a cat onesie is coming.
Okay, that's a dub. No, that's a dub. That's a dub, chat.
Back. So open up some catnip, dust off your chew toys, because more champions are getting fluffy.
Very nice. Give me a second. Dad, we have a Khaled and that's Scarlet. Oh my god, that's a dog. Who is that? Chat, who is that? That's Kindred? That is Kindred. It is Kindred. Oh my god, that's Kindred. Oh my god, bro. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. Veigar. Yeah, my first idea was also this Veigar because it looks like pajama cosplay Veigar. And that's going to be the wolf. Bro. Imagine in the lore, Kindred is death itself, literally death, straight up. You are old, you lived your beautiful life, you are on your deathbed, and you expect a vision of death. You expect the death incarnate to visit you and take you to the other world. And then this thing comes up. Brother, that's some ooh death in here.
Champions are getting fluffy. These are just a few of the new things we have planned for season 2023.
What is fun, bro?
I'll hand it over to Riot Oberon, who will share our plans for Ranked.
The real deal.
Hey everyone,
Sup?
I'm Chris Roberts, also known as Riot Oberon, the project lead for the Game Loop team. We work on things like champ select, matchmaking, and the various queue types from ranked to normals. That means we're not just focused on ladder grinders, we're also here for players who just want to have a good time with friends. Last year,
People who want to have a good time with friends, they're not playing League of Legends, they're out socializing, going to sauna, going to gym, doing some hunting, you know, doing something, bro. They're, worst case scenario, they're drinking, bro. Keep it haram, but you know, it is what it is. They're definitely not playing League of Legends.
we shared a blog update with some of our upcoming plans, including anonymized champion select, pick order swapping, and the loadout recommender. Since then, we've also been working on a few other projects, and there's one big thing I want to talk to you about today, the mid-year ranked reset.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have 2 rank season because now reset is only once a year. Now we're gonna have 2 of those. I mean, granted, from the perspective of League of Legends, I fully understand that. Really? Yep, really, absolutely really.
Ranked splits have been in the game for a few years, but until now, they were just a way to separate the single ranked season into thirds to help folks pace their progress. Starting this year, the 2 ranked splits will have a full ranked reset in between with rewards to match. Here's the thing, a lot of players come back to League at the start of the season ready for their climb to their ranked goals. But when we look at the data, it doesn't actually take the whole season for players to hit their peak rank if they've been playing consistently every patch.
Yep.
If you don't take your foot off the gas once you start your climb in January, you'll probably reach the peak of your climb around halfway through the year. After that, things can get a little rough.
A hard suck, yeah, exactly what he's saying right now. This is exactly the reason why they are implementing the second reset of ranks. That's actually kind of good. Because you would reach, statistically, you would reach your rank. No, you would reach your rank, the safe rank. Yeah, the safe rank for the most of the players is gold 4, so you can get that skin. Once you reach gold 4, so you're getting the end of the season rewards, that's it, you're done playing ranks, that's it. There is no LPDK, so you're not afraid of losing that gold status, that's it, you know? But if you want to try hard, if you want to be the challenger, if you want to be the next faker, sure. You'll be trying, and in summer, bro, in the middle of the year, you'll be peaking, and then your heart stuck. That's it.
For players at higher ranks, the middle of the year can be a stress fest of playing just enough to avoid decaying or demoting.
Yep.
And once players realize they're not steadily climbing, many of them either drop out of ranked or turn to smurfing. Neither of these things are great for fair matchmaking or enjoyable League experiences, especially for players starting their climb later in the season.
True that.
All in all, there are honestly a lot of reasons why most other games, other Riot games included, don't have year-long ranked seasons. So this year, we're getting with the times. When Split 2 starts, it won't be as heavy a reset as the one in January. We're not introducing a second preseason, so the game won't change dramatically enough to warrant making you re-earn your rank to the same extent. And if you've got something keeping you AFK for the first half of the year, don't worry. The mid-year reset is even less significant if you haven't played many games since January. We know this is a huge change, but it's one we think will help keep League feeling modern and fun while addressing a few of the pain points we've seen over the years. Okay.
So basically, I will translate what he just said. In the middle of the year, the MMR reset will not be as hard as the usual yearly reset. I don't think there's going to be even an MMR reset in general. They will just reset your rank. You go 10 provisionals, boom, you finish Platinum 1, you starting Platinum 1. That's the vibe I'm getting in here. Maybe 90% of MMR reset, maybe.
That was a lot. Let's end things on a high note by talking about the shiny stuff. Rewards. Each split, you can earn the full rank reward suite. Icons and emotes, ranked borders, and a ranked skin. Yes, that means there will be 2 skins for rank this year.
Nice, that's a dub, but also that's not a dub, because I'm curious if he will say that.
We're also adding in some extra rewards for your climb as you progress on your ranked journey. In addition to this, we're also removing the gold rank requirement from ranked skins.
There it is. There it is. So, all of those Victoria skins that felt prestige that, you know, I've grinded my ass off to get that gold. Granted, as a new player, gold is difficult. Let's be real. Statistically, majority of the players are below gold. So getting to gold was something, you know, rewarding when you got that Victoria skin. Now, if you're being shilling with me in fucking iron, chat, we're getting the skins too. That's a dub for iron lads like me. But that's a spit to the face to those who are trying their hardest to get to the gold. So, you know.
Now, every ranked player will have the chance to earn the skin moving forward, with chromas to match your final rank.
Nice, I'ma get iron chroma. Nice.
The skin will continue to reflect your final ranked achievement, but we want you to also be able to earn it through dedication to climbing. That said, if you're below gold, it won't be as easy as play 10 placements for a free skin. The number of games required to earn the skin is drastically higher below gold, so just because you now can earn it at silver or below, doesn't mean you will.
No fucking shot, bro. What's going to be the limit? Like what? 100 games? Granted, okay, sure, give me 100 games. In half a year? Easy.
That wraps things up for me. Up next is Riot Lexical, who's going to talk to you about our plans for champions this year.
Notice how he didn't mention anything about the Smurfs queue. I was actually expecting for him to talk about the Smurf queue because in their vlog, they said that in this new season, Smurfs queue is going to be deleted. They'll be deleting one of the MMRs. Because whenever you are logging in for the queue, when you are queuing up for the game, there are a couple of MMRs that are taken into consideration. And of course, one of them fits you right into the Smurfs queue. How are they gonna prevent Smurf queue? Exactly, they will remove that Smurf queue. There is your actual rank MMR. So let's say you are in silver, you will be placed against silvers. And then there's your gameplay MMR, which tracks your kills, deaths, objectives, minions, wards, vision score, which tracks all of that. That's your, I don't remember how they call it, but basically a shadow MMR, your real MMR. So now they'll be removing shadow MMR, and now there's going to be only the real MMR. Bait pings. Oh yeah, I've also heard they're tracking kind of bait pings right now to see how toxic you are.
Thanks, and good luck on your climbs.
Let's go with the champs. We should be getting the dog, no? We should be getting the darkened dog right now.
Hi everyone, Lexi Riot Lexical Gal, the product lead for champions here. I'm going to talk a bit about some of the new champions we have planned for this year. But before that, I want to touch on our plans for the year overall. This season, we're focusing a bit more on smaller updates to the parts of the champion roster that has been left in the dust.
So basically the same shit you're saying every single year. We'll be adjusting the old champions because, you know, no one plays old champions, so we will be updating those. Then community decides to vote on the champion, everyone agrees that's going to be Skarner. So you're number 2 right now, Skarner is untouched. So I don't know, bro, I'm kind of skeptical about this bullshit right now.
We want to continue improving older champions' gameplay fantasies, so we'll be doing more mid-scope updates throughout 2023.
I swear to God, if I'm going to pull up season 2022 and 2021 videos, it's exactly the same line in the text. Exactly same text that she's reading. Every single year, bro, nothing changes.
And beyond gameplay changes, we'll also be polishing up some of the roster with much-needed VO updates for a few of our older champions like Nidalee and Varus, both of whom cross paths with some of our upcoming champions.
What about Heimer? What about Malphite? Malphite, granted, Malphite already received a bit of a visual update, but that was like, what, 6 years ago? I mean, Skarner, no, Skarner does not exist anymore, forget about Skarner. Corky, yeah, my boy Corky.
First up this year is Aurelion Sol's CGU. In the last LoL Please, we showed you some of the updated abilities that fans the flame of his dragon fantasy. But we didn't go too deep into the parts of his kit that strengthen his star forging theme.
Please tell me you're gonna return his balls. He's kinda without balls right now. Insert Rick and Morty quote, where are my balls somewhere?
Not only can Aurelion Sol forge stars like a nebula in deep space, but he can now drop them from the sky onto his foes in Summoner's Rift. Ooh, ouch.
So basically Veigar's W, we had that since season 1, but sure, that is something new. Innovation, Riot! Innovation 200 of years design!
As we mentioned before in the last video, his new passive causes all of his abilities to grow in size over the course of the game,
So infinite scaling, love that.
including his new ultimate.
Love
I
that.
mean, what's more satisfying than dropping a massive star you forge in outer space on someone's head? We can't wait to see what you all think of the new and improved Starforger, and we hope a lot of you will find a new main with him. After Aurelion Sol, we'll be releasing some brand new champions. One of our goals for the past few years has been to make sure we have a champion for everyone to enjoy.
Even the Netflix enjoyers who are watching Netflix. Chat, we all know about what champ I'm talking about, you know? But hey, at least Riot is including everyone. I love that.
So we try to have a diverse champion pool that's inclusive of all cultures, genders, and in-game skill levels for every role. And that brings us to our first new champion of the year.
Please tell me the dog. Emilia. Bro, I will call him Emilia.
I'm super excited for all of you to meet our male enchanter from Ishtal. Displaying an incredible understanding of the fire axiom at a young age, Melio uses fire not to raise cities, but to soothe wounds.
What?
Now he travels to Ishalcan, carrying the hopes and dreams of his family on his back, along with his trusty backpack. He's about to face the biggest challenge of his young life, the Vidalian. His journey to Ishalcan will broaden his horizons and introduce him to new people and places, but it'll also bring him closer to Yuntao's darkest
Fucking Dora the Explorer.
secrets. But no matter what challenges come, he'll always bounce back into action and be ready for his next adventure.
Nah, feed him. Chat, that's it. Double A. That's the dog. That has to be Darkin dog. Double A in the name. That's the dog. That's Darkin.
After we're done with the adorable enchanter, we're moving on to something a bit edgier. I know some of you love complex champions and novel link skill descriptions, but others wants to focus on macro play and pounce into action with a straightforward kit. If that sounds like you, good news. Nefiri is the Darkin for you.
The
She's
dog!
a mid-lane assassin made for those of us who want to focus on the hunt. After awakening from her slumber, her first objective is to track down her Darkin brethren. Her newfound body, or bodies, seems like a cruel twist of fate at first, but they prove useful for locating her fellow Darkin, and as a source of wisdom.
Is that going to be a pack of the dogs? Bodies, yeah, I imagine a pack of hyenas, maybe.
After all, it's always better to hunt in a pack.
There it is.
I have some bad news though. Unfortunately, Nefiri is the only champion this year without a shirt. We know how much you all love abs, so don't worry. We'll be looking for more opportunities next year.
Chat! We did it! It took him only 3 years! Only 3 years, chat, we did it! Oh my god.
It's been a while since we spoke about everyone's favorite crystal scorpion.
Let's
The Skarner
go!
VGU team has started exploring ways to dial up his scorpion fantasy. At this phase, we're leaving no arthropod hiding stone unturned to find exciting themes, kits, and stories.
Holy sh, brother, now that's my kind of scorpion. There we go, brother.
We'll be releasing a dev blog later this year with more information on his progress.
God damn.
Looking further out, we also have a hangry jungler and an artistic mid laner who are looming in the distance. They're a bit too early to talk about at the moment, but look out for future teasers.
Kinda hype.
That's all from me today. I'll hand it back to Riot Brightmoon for some final thoughts.
Kinda hype.
That pretty much wraps up things for today. But I do have one small update I want to share before we go. For years, you've been asking us for the ability to play League in any language, no matter where you are.
No, what we were asking is specifically for a League of Legends Classic servers. So we have a server that hosts Season 1 of League of Legends, we have a server that hosts Season 2, Season 3, Season 4. These are 4 different servers. You want to play Season 5? Sure, you go to Season 5. Like Blizzard did with World of Warcraft Classic. You want to play old game? You go play old game. You be my friend, you know? You don't want to deal with fucking bullshit tank meta. You want to have some fun. You go back to Season 3. You play Season 3, you know?
I'm happy to share that later this year, you'll be able to select your language in League settings.
Nice.
We hope this makes your experience a little bit more enjoyable, no matter where you're playing from or what language you speak. I also want to remind everyone who has Xbox Game Pass to link it to your Riot account. This way, you can unlock every champion for free and get a...
That's a lie. And that's a lie, it's not for free. Granted, if you have Xbox Pass because your daddy or mommy have bought it to you and you have Xbox Gaming and you are gaming your Xbox because your daddy and mommy are paying the bills, sure, it is for free because you can just link the account. But if you're doing it yourself, bro, you're paying the bills yourselves. Yeah? Which means you are paying for Xbox Pass yourself. So it is what it is. Now my question is, real question is, what if, imagine, what if I have one Xbox Pass, I have one Xbox account. I'm playing with it, something on Xbox, I know, Call of Duty, doesn't matter. And then I connect this account to my League of Legends account, And then, because I'm a League of Legends player, I get banned, because obvious reasons. Is my Xbox Pass also banned? Do I have to buy a new pass? Now that's the question, or can I just connect the old Xbox Pass and unlock all of the champions instantly?
20% experience boost for as long as it's active. We have a lot more in store for this year, and we cannot wait to share more later. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck on your climb, and I'll see you on the Rift.
All right, thank you so much. Honestly, looking hype, as every single year. But we'll see about the we'll see the cinematic tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, boys, cinematic.